guys, welcome to Cine Topical. Nate here, and today I'm playing the Rotten Tomatoes guessing game for James Stewart's movies. No particular reason. We're on vacation, and we like James Stewart, so I'm going to try to guess some scores to his movies. But before we do that, scroll down in the description box below, pop it open. There's links, social media. Click on them, follow us. Links to the Coffee account, the Patreon account. If you'd like to help our channel grow financially, we would greatly appreciate that. And you get some good bonus content. We also have the thanks button right there on YouTube. If you're not going to do any of those things, then subscribe, please, because it's free and you still get to help us out.
First off, we have an excellent movie with an excellent movie poster, The Anatomy of Murder.
This is going to be tough for me because I love James Stewart. Easily in my top 5 favorite actors of all time. I have not seen every James Stewart movie because back in the day, these dudes popped out like 3-4 movies a year sometimes. But I also am like just so biased into how much I like older movies that I just assume that all of them are going to be high 80s and 90s films. So this really is going to be an absolute guessing game. I'm going to say 91%.
You would be 9 off. Pristine, son. 100%.
Really?
Pristine, son.
Sick. I love that.
Next, we have the remake, the remake of the Humphrey Bogart film, The Big Sleep.
Yeah, which is like so interesting to me that people complain about Hollywood being so not original now, but even in like the 40s and 50s, so many movies were still novel adaptations, remakes, Broadway adaptations, or like stage adaptations. Big Sleep's really good. There's no way every James Stewart movie is 100%. 92%.
Rotten at 57%.
Really?
One of my least favorite movies.
Huh, I like it.
Very, very old.
Maybe I'm getting it mixed up with the Humphrey Bogart one.
You are.
Yeah.
Very old James Stewart. Very old Robert Mitchum.
Yeah.
It's like two of my favorite actors, so obviously I was distraught by that. Next, we have, on the lighter side of things, Mr. Hobbs, just like us, takes a vacation.
Yes, we are on vacation just like Mr. Hobbs. Never seen it. I'm going to guess 84%.
Very close. Not something you go put on all the time. I wouldn't even say it's in his top 10. It's an enjoyable watch show. Check it out. 80% of Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, okay. That was pretty close.
Nice,
I was
solid
going to guess
80.
79, but now I'm glad I didn't, because when I get one off, then I get real upset that I didn't just...
It's even worse.
Yeah.
Next, we have The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance.
Oh, yeah, he had that coming. Yeah, I think this is definitely one of his, like... I don't know if more talked about is not. I hear, as much like YouTube and the film world that I consume, I hear people talk about this movie.
It's an essential Stewart.
I think, it's definitely an essential Stewart. But I still definitely don't think it's his best. Let's go 88%.
Undershot. The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance sitting at 94%.
Oh.
Next, we have a lesser-known James Stewart film, The FBI Story.
I've seen a lot of clips from this, just scouring the internet. Being lesser known, which it definitely is lesser known, I would assume that it does not have that high of a score. So let's go 73%.
I'm looking at a barely fresh score of 60%. Safe to say your favorite Stewart movie, maybe favorite Hitchcock movie, Vertigo.
Yeah, Vertigo is incredible. To me, this would be 100%. I doubt that it is. I also often get tripped up when I think a movie is absolutely incredible. And there are even some movies that, like, just in general, the film world will say, this is an incredible movie, this is a near perfect movie. And it will still have, like, mid to high 80s on Rotten Tomatoes sometimes. I'm going to go with my heart on this. I'm going to say 97%.
Very close. 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. Audience right there with it, 93%. I think AFI had it at one point in time the greatest film of all time.
Yeah, which
on one of their read list.
I mean, that's like so subjective, but I don't hate that as a pick.
Going from your favorite Hitchcock Stewart film to mine, Rear Window.
All right, so I think that like the film world as a whole, I like Vertigo more than Rear Window. I think the film world as a whole is the opposite. I think most people are going to take Rear Window over Vertigo. So based on that, I'm going to go a touch more. I don't like guessing the same number twice in a row. Sometimes that bites me in the ass. So I'm going to say 96%.
Very close. 98%.
Oh, I went the wrong direction. I should have gone up one.
Yeah. I think this should be 100%, personally. But it is what it is. Next, I'm a pervert, so I'm going to throw this one in there. The Naked... That doesn't say naked, does it?
Huh.
Oh, it does say The Naked Spur.
The Naked Spur. Yeah.
I'll assume that film does not have nudity in it.
You ever seen this?
No, it's from 1953.
I was going to say, you ever heard of this?
I have.
Okay.
It's a Western.
I figured it was a Western. Westerns are tough because there are some absolutely incredible Westerns out there, but also so many Westerns were getting made in this time period that there are a lot of not good ones too. So I'm going to go lower on this one. I'm going to go 63%.
The Naked Spur is apparently a fucking banger.
Really?
100% on Rotten Tomatoes, son.
How many reviews?
How many reviews?
Yeah.
Well, the fans gave it a 76%. It only has 17 reviews.
Okay.
But...
Well, 17 people say that movie's fresh, so...
I should...
check that out.
Pretty good. Underrated James Stewart film, in my opinion. We have up next, Harvey.
Okay. Well, I feel like he's saying that it's underrated. There's a little bit of a hint.
Nobody talks about it.
Yeah.
To me, this is top 5.
But does the score reflect that?
I mean, you're also talking to the same guy who gave the Denzel Washington, Jared Leto,
right? Yeah,
like a 9.8.
The Little Things.
Yeah,
yeah. When it was like in the 60s on Rotten Tomatoes.
50s. It was rotten.
I don't agree with that movie being in the 50s either.
So what do I know?
Yeah, 85%.
Ooh, close, son. 86%.
Nice.
But the fans,
I hate being one off.
The fans are with Strange Wang.
Yeah.
93% on Rotten Tomatoes as the audience score.
I take a little solace in knowing that I was never going to guess 86. I was either going to guess 85 or 87. So,
another Hitchcock, James Stewart collaboration. We have Rope.
Rope. You can do a lot of interesting things with rope.
Bondage.
Autoerotic asphyxiation. You can also tie sails down to boats. Rope is very versatile.
Also kill a man and put him in a chest of drawer.
Chest of drawers.
Exactly.
It's not a Chester drawer.
It's not?
It's a chest of drawers. In that it is a chest of drawers.
I'm 26 years old.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just... You fucking with me.
I'm not. We'll look it up afterward. I was also very surprised to learn that when I was 14. But, yes, it is not Chester's drawers. Although, you might like Chester's drawers. I don't know anything about this movie. 77.
You don't know anything about this movie?
All right, honestly, I got so caught up on the Chester drawers thing, I forgot what movie you said.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Rope, yeah. 77.
94% of Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
You better put some respect on Hitchcock's name, son. Next, we have a movie that is apparently a Christmas movie, but not really a Christmas movie. It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, this one's an absolute classic. Again, like my brain is just like gotta be 90s, but also I fall in that trap sometime of like a movie being so beloved and then it being like an 88%. I don't think that's the case for this one. This has to be high 90s. It has to be in the 90s. 96%.
2 off, 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. Pretty suffices with this film. Fans and critics both had it 94, 95%, so it's right in that range. I might have lied when I said Vertigo is your favorite James Stewart movie. Maybe this is The Philadelphia Story.
I do love The Philadelphia Story very much. This one is another one of those tough ones because to me, 96. What is it actually? That's not my actual.
I was about to say you're just going straight into it, dog.
No, that's not my guess yet. To me, that's what it would be. 91%.
Philadelphia Story, critically fresh at 100%, son.
Dang, dude.
James Stewart's on the money, baby boy.
Is that 3 or 4? 100%.
That's 3.
And like so
just that we've said.
So
I didn't say all of them.
So the Naked Spur, okay, it only has 17 like critic reviews. Philadelphia Story, much more popular movie, like
102 critic reviews.
That's like that's pretty solid.
Next, they actually remade this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Hanks, Meg Ryan. You may have heard of it.
You've Got Mail.
Exactly. Shop around the corner.
Yeah.
OG.
I've never seen this one. Let's go 87%.
Well, I think you should, and apparently Rotten Tomatoes does too. Not critically fresh, so not that many reviews, but it is at 100%, son.
Good grief.
It's a very good movie.
Yeah.
It's a very good movie. One of my personal favorite James Stewart films.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to stop this like 2 movies ago, but then they just bangers after bangers. I gotta keep saying them.
Sure.
Desiree Rise Again. Another Western from James Stewart.
I mean, now I just want to say 100%, but I'm not because there's no way that many movies are 100%. We're at 4 now.
That I've said. There's more. I've just not picked all of them.
80. Meh. 84%.
Closer to the audience score, but Desiree Rise Again is at 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. We're going to end it on a good one and one of Strange Wang's favorites. Mr. Smith, where does he go? To Washington.
Yeah, not where we went on vacation, but...
No, not at all. I don't think there's any casinos in Washington.
James Stewart classic right here. Excellent movie.
Film that taught Strange Wang what a filibuster was.
Right. Let's go. I haven't guessed this yet. Let's go 95%.
Close. You right in the middle, son. Critically fresh at 96%.
Damn.
The audience score is at 94%.
Nice.
And that is all the James Stewart movies we will be doing.
Nice. Thanks so much for watching. Let us know, did you get any right in the comment section below? Mostly just tell me how great James Stewart is. I already know that, but I love hearing it from other people. And if you don't know who James Stewart is, you should go watch these movies because they're all very, very good. A lot of them are in black and white, but that does not make them not good movies. You will enjoy them, I promise. Scroll back up, hit the like button, and subscribe.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.